I remember when I first saw Ferrex in the Andor trailer, I immediately thought about the world of Bracca, a so-called ship-breaking world. This was where the Empire was scrapping all sorts of military hardware from the Clone Wars. They had fully functional Venator-class Star Destroyers, what a waste, and gigantic Lucre Hulk battleships, and all sorts of other smaller vessels getting broken apart on this planet. Now, we found out later that this planet from the Andor trailer wasn't Bracca, instead it was Ferrex, and it seems like a very similar salvaging industry was going on here. And initially I couldn't really tell what exactly these massive ships were that they were breaking apart, although you can kind of make out a bridge of a Venator-class Star Destroyer in this scene. But then I came across this concept art from Andor, which so far has proven to be really accurate in their depiction of things, and this picture right here clearly reveals that it's a Venator-class Star Destroyer being broken down on Ferrex. I guess what we see in the show is just a bunch of these larger vessels broken down into smaller, unrecognizable pieces, which is kind of cool because these Bracca scenes take place 10 years after the Clone Wars ended, which is when the Venator-class Star Destroyer was being phased out for other ships like the Imperial-class Star Destroyer. And so that might be why in the Bracca scenes we see much larger pieces of Star ships, but by 5 BBY, or 15 years after the Clone Wars, these ships have been broken down much more, and they're hardly recognizable anymore. It's just another piece of world building to show us when and where we are in galactic history.